Hello, and welcome back to All the Mods 10. It has been a long while since I made another video on All the Mods 10, but here we are. We are at a new location. I have rebuilt the base, and that's what took so long. So let's give you a tour, shall we? So anyway, this is the new location. Decided to settle down here because, well, it looks nice. Look at all the naturey stuff. We have the sakura trees over here. There's a nice little valley over here with all these. I would like to call it wheat, but what is this? Tall prairie grass. Okay, all the grass growing over here. We got some nice flowers, and we have a bit of space to play around with. And the reason why I rebuilt the base is I need to space out things a little bit better. So uh, can't have all the machines and all the contraptions and setups all in one concentrated location where it can lag you out to no end. So yeah, so starting out, we have our little waystone over here, waystone, and this is base number 2. We appeared here, and we have a little hub of portals, which I have yet to put signs on here, so don't really remember which one's which. But here we are. We have the mechanism portals. I'm going to do away with the magic portals because, well, they're a little too slim. They don't have a little structure to them. But these things, they have a little structure to them. But unfortunately, you can't like really put any textures in the frame, so I have to cover them up. So uh, can't have them all. So anyway, that's the transport hub right there. Have my little bees, brought them over from the other base. And here's the little simple modernistic house that I built for myself that I never used. But I'm going to use it now, hopefully. And I brought it here from the old base. For all these kind of structures, well, I kind of went for the boxy look. And I kind of followed the simplistic house look that you see over here. And I would like to call it simplistic modernism because, it's probably not that term, but still. I would like to call it that instead of using an excuse for being lazy, but here we are. And, it's a box, it's a structure, and it just needs something to cover it up. Cover up all the machines, all the setups, so it doesn't look ungodly. And yeah, so anyway, this little tall building over here is what holds the ME controller. Look at this. Look at all that. Here's the quantum computer at the bottom. Has its own dedicated power. So we go all the way up here. Not a lot of dense cables going every which way. And that's why I was trying to minimize. With this particular base, I started using these things from Extended AE, the ME wireless connectors. And these connectors go to different locations near here. So yeah, is it a lot of power? You bet it is a lot of power. And yes, I am using the energy cards in both locations, by the way. And yeah, I'm good on power because as long as we have the beefed up thermals going, we shouldn't have to worry about that. So we have the super dense energy cells from Mega Cells. Place 4 of these in the corner. I can add more if I want to. And each one can store 25.6 million FE. So I'm good on that. Look at that. Store power, 102, 103 million FE. And what was it currently using? 24.5 thousand FE per tick. So yeah, a lot of room to play around with this particular controller. And up here we have the assembler matrix walls, assembler matrix multi-block structures for holding all my patterns. I need 2 of them. This is max size, by the way. At least I think it's max size. This is a 7x7 block, multi-block structure. Let's see, it is 7x7, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7x7. And unfortunately, it doesn't play well with even block builds because I decided to build this as a inside this particular chunk, and we all know chunks is like even size, right? So had to pad it up a little bit, just make it look a little bit nicer. So yeah, same thing with the quantum computer. To pad up the sides here. Look at that. This one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7x7 multi-block structure. So as far as I know, there's no even number odds. I mean, you could make it 6x6, but then you'll be losing out. So whatever. So anyway, that's the ME controller stuff right there. And over here, this is the storage structure. Storage. All the drawers with all the chests with the storage bus, all the ME drives. I move all the drives and the chests all the way over here from the old base. But yeah, that's the storage facility. Nothing special, just a box with a bunch of chests inside and whatnot. All right, so moving along, where did I put my machines? Well, I put it inside this particular structure. Right here. This is where all the machines connected to pattern providers, autocraft setups, that sort of thing, such as the infusing factories, the furnaces, the mechanism machineries, the industrial foregoing machines, circuit slicers. So whatever machines that require power can hook up to a pattern provider as part of some kind of auto crafting thing. It's going to go in here. There's no doubt that this building is probably going to go up and up. So yeah, let's we'll see how much room it takes up. So this is the machine room, has its own dedicated power as well. All right, so moving along, going all the way over here. This is where all the passive generation happens. So anything that's kind of not part of the autocraft system gets placed here, and this like kind of like a passive generation that keeps going 24/7. So stuff like the quantum crafters that you can see here. So stuff that I get from the farm, stuff that I get from other passive generation. I set the recipe in here just to craft things, and I have my little IO port, the void cell going, generating the singularities and the matter balls. How many matter balls do I have? I still have 106G. Okay, cool. And then I have the latex going. I have the now what is this generating? Tritium, right? And then I also have the deuterium generating over here. And then, of course, it also has to generate oxygen, so keeping track on that one. This one, generating a whole bunch of source, because I have infinite lava, because, well, we have infinite lava cells in here, so I'm going to take good advantage of that. We have the extractors going on here, half of it anyway. Then up here, we have the liquid meat going in the pink slime. I'm mostly doing this for the liquid meat. Don't really need the pink slime, but yeah. So as far as I know, there's no liquid meat bee in here, so you have to get it by other means. There you go, liquid meat. So yeah. All right. So over here is where I generate all the souls for the Forbidden Arcana stuff. So this is the old setup from the old base as well. So I moved it over here. Get out of here, freaking souls. Well, I have to deal with that reckoning much later in the episode. So, yeah, this is the passive room, and there's also no doubt in my mind that this place can go up and up because we're going to need a lot more space for this. So, alright, moving along. We have the farm. So this isn't a beefed up farm like the one at the old base. I am not using the clickers here. I am using the harvester pylons. We go all the way down here. Harvester pylons with a unbreakable unobtainium hole inside here. It's a 9x9 area. And I still got the growth accelerators from 82 going. And I got the red fertilizer crops. Fertilizer. And then, yeah, I got some vanilla crops growing. Then the rest of it's going to be mystical agriculture and some miscellaneous crops. And whatever's left here, such as the melons or the pumpkins, I place it on Just Our Things dirt. If I have extra worms from actually addition to just plunk it down, whatever. Extra ticks, right? And then they get placed inside these particular drawers, right here. And of course, under each of these, I have a bunch of quantum crafters working away, just dealing with all the essences. So if you right click here, I take the all-ammonium essence, convert it into all-ammonium nuggets, place it back into the ME network. What's this? Aluminum, blaze rods, brass, Certus quartz, compressed irons, energetic alloys, indarium alloy. Then I have a whole bunch of other crap over here, and a whole other bunch of crap over here, and more crap over here, and more, and more. So, yeah. And of course, if you go down here, this is where I place down the little wireless connector. It's going back into the ME controller all the way over there. And since it's all the way over there, and with 4 energy cards, it's using like 704 AE per tick. So yeah, bunch of power the further you go. But whatever, I'm good in the power, so good. All right, so I moved the mystical agriculture altars over here. Nothing automated. because back in the old base, it wasn't fully automated anyway, so might as well just leave it like that. So here's the Awakening Altar. Here's the Infusion Altar. It's there if I want to use it. Alright, so come over here. This is where the future stuff will happen. I might place down some kind of animal farm over here. I'm not quite sure yet, because we're going to need fertilizer for other things. And not quite sure what else to put here. Maybe I'll put some kind of soul searching thing over here, and we'll see what happens. So that's a available space right there. That thing, I don't know what that thing is. It's not mine. Anyone here? Hello? Can I borrow a cup of sugar? Oh, hi. You just here in the dark, huh? Yeah. Okay. Give me some space here. You're not running a Colton down here, are you? Okay. I'm sure there's no spooky basement with some illegal stuff in there. So yeah, have fun. All right, over here, this is it's another one of those towers. Okay, what do we have here? Golden apples, stuff like that. Okay, well, if I'm going to utilize the space, and I probably will, is a flat-ish type area, and I can use it for the modern industrialization. Look at all the space that I have to play around with. And you may be thinking, surely you do not need that much space for modern industrialization. Oh, you'll be surprised. You will be surprised. And that's the only thing I haven't moved here, is all the modern industrialization crap. And here's a nice little cave that we can go down here. I try to keep the mobs at bay with all these mega torches. I have lost count how many mega torches I placed down. Here's another one. So yeah. Ah yes, the sugar cane. Oh boy, yeah. And of course we have the snad block in here, so you apply a redstone clock to it. It'll just keep growing and growing and growing. And I've used this little clicker just to click all the sugar cane, and then I'm collecting it with the where's the collector thing, the chicky? Where's that? Oh, it's in the middle. Okay, there it is. There's the item collector. And then I'm using the router just to route it back to a drawer over here. So yeah, that's the sugar cane over there. Alright, so going over here, hidden behind some trees and inside some dense jungles is the mob room. Look at this, I made it bigger. And we'll turn on a couple of spawners here. There we go, magma cubes, slimes, and I don't know what I turned on. I don't know what that is. Let me turn on some more here. We have about 19 spawners down there. And of course, I keep turning them on. You see FPS go down even further. Yeah, look at them go. Look at them go. Doesn't require power because we're using the mob utilities grinders right down there. They're absolutely fantastic for what it does. And we're just using the fans to push them into the middle. So yeah. Whee! Okay, go back up. I should have placed like an elevator over here. Let me just did I put it over here? Okay, no, I didn't. All right, let me just do that. Go over there. Hopefully, nothing spawns on top of this thing. Oh no, I don't want to go down. Go back up. Jeez. Okay, there we go. All right, let's go back down there and check the throughput. All right, made a whole bunch of space down here. I have 4 item collectors collecting all this stuff. I originally had the absorption hoppers collecting the items as well, but it wasn't able to keep up, so I had to use the other item collectors just to make up for them. Look at all this junk. Jeez, come on, get out of here. White wool, totems undying, prismarine, stuff. Stop giving me stuff. Stop it. Holes, I don't know what that is. Okay, put that away. Okay, great. Look at that. It's just giving me stuff. Okay, turn this off. Yes, okay. Okay, great. Alright, so, yeah, they're all getting piped into this chest over here, and a whole bunch of Christmas jumpers and whatever. What is this? Santa hats and reindeer antlers? Oh, okay, cool, cool. So I'm using these pipes with a Z mod in order to keep up with the massive amounts of items that's getting piped into this chest. And I also have the fluids with the XP going into these particular drawers over here. So cool. And of course, I have one of these wireless connectors that's connected back to the ME controller all the way over there. So yeah, I can access all of these loot drops whenever I want. But of course, I haven't started processing the raw iron and the raw gold that I'm getting here. So we'll have to deal with that later. Now, what is this? Oh yeah, this is the one that moves all the useless crap armors that I get into the trash can. Alright, so yeah. But of course, I stopped using this thing for a reason. And I don't know what it is, but it could be vanilla mechanics, or it could be some kind of mod doing that, or whatnot. But if I go far enough away, the spawners stop working. They don't spawn. And yes, I do have the upgrade that ignores players inside spawner, but you know, if I go like maybe several chunks away, then it'll stop working, so that's unfortunate. So that's why we'll go to our last location, and of course I stopped using it because it's like super laggy over here whenever I have it on, so whatever. There you go, I turn it off and already FPS is back up a little bit. Not by that much, by the way. Alright, so we're going to go to our last location, which is all the way over here. That's this building. That's the ME controller. All the way top here. Also for good reason, because it could be not very lag friendly, and that is the bees right here. The wonderful bees. And for whatever spawners that I had over there, I had to amber the mobs that I don't have over here, and then place it down in this particular location in order to get the drops for that one. So yeah, I have the usual bees over here. The diamond bees, the unobtainium bees, the vibranium bees, the aluminium, etc., etc. All the bees that I had at the old base had to move over here. And yeah, how it works is, well, it's a flattish area now. Nothing sticking out of the ground for me to jump on and stuff like that. And I have these trapdoors going on here. I have these little clear glass trapdoors, so I can take a look which one's which. And you have the barrels just taking the stuff out and putting it into the heated centrifuge to get processed. So you come down here, it's like, oh, there's another level of hives for me to play around with. And whatever's left here, I used to have half of this side here with the amber bees, but I moved it downstairs, and we'll take a look at that later. And the only bees that's left here is the lithium bees right here. There you go, I have 2 of the lithium beehives right down here. So I had to rebuild this twice. Yeah, I think it was twice. So originally I had like met cables going every which way, you know, and but of course I had like a little lag issue, and I thought it was the met cables, but so I got rid of them all. Spent some time again in order to replace all the met cables with these 82 cables, because why not? Because each row over here is like only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So six little import buses. So yeah, that's 6 channels. That's more than enough for one subnetwork on this side over here. So yeah, that's pretty good. So 6, 7, 7 channels on this particular subnetwork. Then I have 7 over here. I have 7 over here, 7 over here. You know, that sort of thing. So it's not going to be inconvenient for me to run another particular subnetwork, try to make that work, because at the old base I had more than that on one of these rows. So it's like, don't really want to do that. Yeah, I'd rather use the mech cables because it's going to get messy. So yeah. So right now over here, we have less stuff to worry about on this particular row. So that means I can fit it all on one subnetwork right here. But yeah, it's pretty great. It's pretty cleaner. And yeah, the orange cable takes the stuff out of the heat centrifuge. That's for the items right here. Yeah, look at the items go. It is a little bit redundant. I don't like that I had to put these barrels here, and then here, and then here. This is kind of like a hopscotch, or maybe jumping through hoops in order to get to the main chest over there. But it is what it is. So yeah, if I just use one long cable going from there, and there, obviously I'm gonna run out of channels. So that means I had to do like kind of like a hopping thing in order to get the loot from all these rows into this big boy right here, right there. And then this one goes into this little buffer chest right here. And look at all the items. Then this one is going back up there to all the drawers. Right there. And of course, I turn all the labels off because, you know, if you have a ton of drawers just out and about, and they're displaying the item on its face, then it's probably going to bring down your FPS a little bit. Just a little bit. So I turned it off just to save that. Alright, so, anyway, I have the usual wireless connector over here, I have my little crafting terminal over here, and this one views what's inside the drawers. And look at all that delicious loot. Alright, going down here. This is the underside of the lower section right here, so need to change something or do any kind of maintenance, then yeah, that's okay by me. Not like the old base where I had to shrink myself to 1 block high just in order to access all this stuff. So originally I had the thermals. The thermals are still under here somewhere. It's just covered up. And I had the mech cables running from the thermals up there, powering every heated centrifuge. But then, you know, I thought the mech cables was going to lag me, so I had to get rid of him. So I replaced it with Flux Accessor stuff. So we up here, we're going to see the Flux Accessor from the Applied Flux add-on mod for AE2, and that's what makes storing power inside your ME network possible. So you right-click your ME drive, you see this little cell over here, that's an MEFE storage cell. That stores power. Wow, what wonderful, wonderful add-on for AE2. So you can potentially have power running through this cable, and not only that, you can have items, chemicals, liquids running through one cable, just like Endurio, just like I don't know, item integrated dynamics, just like the pipes with Z mod with one cable. So yeah, that's very convenient. But of course, I didn't do that. I just used one singular cable just for the power. I don't have to, but hey, it looks nice. Yeah, look at all the colors. It's so organized. Kinda. But of course, there is a... Why is this offline? Oh, I forgot a cable. Just, well, it's not even running, so it's like, whatever. Just, there we go. Alright, so, cool. The only thing that I'm worried about is the throughput. The I.O., the transfer rate. I'm not sure about the transfer rate, though, because... can't quite check it. There is a way. There's a way. Some kind of monitor thing. ME conversion, ME throughput monitor was the thing to use, but don't really know how to see power with that. I think you right click on the battery or something like that. Hold on, let me try that. Monitor. And do I have another one? What are these? Storage monitor? Yeah, that's from the old base. Crap ton of storage monitors. I'm using it here, so it's like, that's what's left over. Alright, throughput. That over here. You're not taking up a channel, are you? Okay. It's gonna get an energy cell here. Let's see. This one. Yeah, there it is. There it is. Since it's not using power, it's like probably a bad idea because it's not using any power. Configurator, where are you? Where did my configurator go? All right, here. Let me get this one then. Give me that. All right, let's see. That's the first one. What are you doing? It's like, the thing with the bees is that these things not constantly running. This one's constantly running. Let me put that there and do that. Yeah? Does it show me here, or does it show me, like, further down here? Okay, well, put that over here. Does it? Are you running? Oh, you're not even running anymore. Oh, well, you're running, but taking power, but it's like, oh, there it is. There it is. Plus 126 million per second. Now, is that being added by the thermals? I think that's being added by thermals. Taking away 37 now. Okay, well, yeah. Not quite sure about the throughput, because it doesn't happen with mech cables. With the mech cables, it just instantly replenishes the energy. It's not like this, you know? As you can see, it's just jumping up and down at the top right there. So, of course, if there's a backlog of items, I also noticed that the cables that's importing the items back over there is not keeping up. So it's like, I do have the acceleration cards over here and stuff like that. There is an extended version, but it only adds the slots on the sides. Right there. Well, it adds extra slots, it adds extra capacity over here. Also not quite sure about that. Maybe I'll give it a go sometime. Maybe there's something I'm missing, but whatever. But if you planning on using like the maximum speed of throughput, or taking it out, or putting it back in with the power and items, stuff like that, maybe not consider using the 82 stuff. I'm not quite sure. Gonna have to do more testing, so yeah. So let's keep going. Right down here is where I process, well, mainly the honey stuff, because I built this massive tank of honey, and yeah, I used that to convert that into honey bottles and honey blocks right here. So I have like currently 7 million of the honey blocks and 2.5 million of the honey bottles for me to use in other recipes. So used to be much more inside here before I set it up. Used to be all the way up here, 75% filled, and this tank can hold. Let's see, this is millions, 2 billion buckets, 2 billion millibuckets of honey. So yeah, other things that I'm processing down here, I am making the glass bottles, and don't really have to worry about glass bottles or getting glass, because I have the infinite sand storage cell, and don't have to worry about sand any longer. So another thing I'm processing down here is the lithium cone blocks. Yeah, I get them from the lithium bees, and that is making what is this? Liquid? Is that liquid? I think that's liquid, right? Let me check. Oh, it's just lithium. Okay, well. So yeah, that's lithium right there. I'm processing that as well. Has some local storage, but for this particular controller down here. And built myself another quantum computer, because why not? Why not? Just future-proof, you know? Matrix assembler, quantum computer, because why the heck not? Alright, so let's take a look at the amber bees, which is right down here. And the reason I moved them down here is because after I replaced all the mech cables up there, I still had a lag issue. I didn't know what it was. So, hey, it must be the amber bees again, because I thought that was fixed, but it wasn't. So I moved them down here. And you know what? Some of them like me. Only some of them do, such as the Phantom thingamajiggy. We're at, what, 92, 99, or something like that? 101? Maybe I'll place it down. Is it a little bit more choppy? Because last time it was. But right now, probably not so much. Probably not so much. Maybe if I mine it away and put it away. Then it'll be a little bit better. But last time it wasn't like that. I had the Phantom Amber block down, and it lagged me to no end, so I had to not use the Phantom block. And every other block is okay. It's just weird. Maybe I'm getting lagged now, but really can't tell. Really can't tell anymore. So, yeah. Whatever. It is what it is. The more you build, the more laggier it'll get. So, anyway, we're here to place down some ether gas bees, so let's get that done, shall we? So, do we have any clear space over here? What is this? Lithium, okay. And that's the, yes, the starry bee. I got myself a starry bee. That took a while, too, because obviously I had to make 18 more all-the-modium stars in order to get one of these, and then another one to convert the Patrick bee into starry bee. Alright, so what is this one? Cyanide, okay. Any free spaces over here that I run out? These are reserved for the liquid bees. Okay, so what does the ether gas gets us? It gets us ether gas combs. Is that all it gets us? Hold on, ether gas combs. I'll press U on that. Yeah, only ether gas. Is there a comb block version? It's strange that it only gives us the comb one. Ah, there it is. Ether gas comb block. Press U on that. And then it gets this ether gas. Okay, so that is a totally different liquid. So that means we'll have to put it up here. So it doesn't give us honey whatsoever. Alright, so which one's free over here? Let's see, what do we have over here? Alright, we got the pink slimy bees. I left that over there, didn't I? Or let me go get it. Before I forget. Right. It's over here. Yeah, leave them in here. Slime. This is slimy and pink slime. Okay, here it is. Got mixed up with those other guys. Okay. I should already put a portal in the house. Alright, let's see. Up here. Okay. Alright. Pink slime goes back in here. Let me make sure the barrel's on. Okay, that's on. Okay, let's see. That one's filled. Alright, that one's good. Alright, so that means we'll put the ether gas bees in here. Alright. Then we need to place down an encased wither, because that's what it eats apparently. And I left all that downstairs. Alright, let's see. Amber wither, wither. Where is the wither? Here's one. Okay. Alright. Ambered wither. That down here, but before I do, I'm gonna check the barrels. See, that's on. Okay, great. And then, what about the liquids down there? I don't want any mess ups. Alright, that is the ingredient buffer. Okay. And this is the rancher bees. Soul lavas. Okay. Am I looking at the wrong side over here? What is this one? Ah, yes. I think it was this one, wasn't it? No, that's the rancher bee. I think I'm looking at the wrong side. Hold on. This is ender bees. Bloody bees. Experienced bees. Let's see, pink slime. No. That's that side. Soul lava bees. Oh, okay, where's the okay, time bees? Ah, it's over here. Okay. Ether gas bees right here. Okay, let's see what's going on over here. Heat centrifuge. Okay. Import bus. I think everything looks okay. But the thing is, how much ether gas do we have now? The 14k. We can definitely hold that. So, all right, let's go back up there. But then again, that's going into one of the drawers, right? Let me see. Liquid quartz, crude oil, blood, time fluid, okay. Mineral resin, pink slime, XP, milk. Since that liquid is going in here, is that going into the ME network? Okay, it goes from here to somewhere. This is that one. Okay, that's that cable. That goes into this cable, and there's the... Okay, it's going back into the network, the main one, and not one of the drawers. Alright, go place down the encased wither. Right there. There we go. And that should work. Hopefully. Hopefully. You know, we can always speed this up a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Nice. And we'll check the ether gas again. Should be going up slowly. There we go. Okay, great. It works. Cool. Alright, let's close that and close that. Okay, great. Wonderful. Alright, so yeah, that's the base right there. And future stuff that will be happening on this base as we live our retirement after making the all-ammonium star is, let's see what other stuff we have to make. We need to get into the fusion reactor for mechanism. Need some bigger power. We're going to put that right here somewhere. And not quite sure what to hook up to it. Maybe we'll build a big battery. Why not? And then we can hook up the alloyed setup that we had the oak base on top of the other reactor. And that's the only thing that I didn't move over here, and is that particular reactor. It's not like we need it anyway. It's like we did I end up moving the antimatter over here? Yeah, we end up moving that. We have 13 pellets in here. I don't know if I have more. I don't know if I have more over there, but I think we only have 13 to play around with. And but of course, it's the only stuff that you can make from it. Is I'm done with the stars, so whatever. I don't need any more pellets for this. Let's see, wherever this thing is. The mecha suit, I guess. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, that 4 pellets. That's more than enough for the mecha suit. 13 is more than enough for that. And you can make the super massive QIO drive with just 1 pellet. So yeah, don't really need to keep that reactor on anymore. So all right, so other things. Also mentioned modern industrialization. So that's probably going like far, far away over here somewhere. And that's going to waste a butt ton of power. It's bringing stuff back to the ME network, but haven't quite figured that out yet. It might be a totally different controller right down there. So we're going to have to deal with that later. Other things that we have to deal with. And in order to make the star now, you do not need pneumatic craft anymore, so let's take a look at the new recipe for the star. And it's called the Runic Star Altar. And you may look at it down here, it's like, what the heck is this thing? What is this? What is this? Is that the infinity crap again? No, it's not. It's thing custom. And it's from a mod called Modular Machinery Reborn. Oh, that. It's so massive, it doesn't even fit on my screen. Plus, I can shrink the GUI, but still. It's like all the way down here, and it's like going out to the right here. So initially, if you don't have the star, this is what you have to deal with right down here. I mean, it's the same ingredients as last time that you place inside the pneumatic craft pressure chamber, but this time you use the Runic Star Altar, I think. Yeah, that's it. So you make this little thing. I think they call it a controller or something like that. Click in-place controller with a blueprint to show the structure around the controller. That's right, it's a multi-block structure, so you need to build that in order to make the star right here. But if you got a starry B, you can do this particular recipe right up here. And what is this? Star fragments, ATM star fragment. And that's this, and this, which looks totally freaking different. So that's like already 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these. How do you make this one? ATM star shard, and that requires the smelter prism. In order to make one of these fragments, you need the Runic Star Altar. And see, this is this a different altar? Okay, I think that's the same one. Okay, cool. And what about this? Ah, yes, you need the other prism in order to make that. So cool. But the good thing about this is that you don't have to deal with the Hephaestus Forge from Forbidden Arcanus. I don't think you need to deal with that anymore because we have the custom machinery in order to automate everything. So that's good because if you take a look at modular machine right there here, modular machine, here we go. Yeah, look at all the red stuff here. It's just staring at you in the face, and it's quite angry. It's very mean to us right now. So here are a couple of machineries that you can make. Something to do with mechanisms, such as the chemical crystallizers. I think you can automate the mechanism stuff a better way in order to get your fissile fuels and whatnot. Yeah, we got an enchanter. You got the Hephaestus Forge, which is automatic forge. So that's what you want to see right there. And since it's automatic, that means it has custom fluids in here for all the stats for the forge. We got liquid Oreo, liquid souls, blood, XP fluids, all part of your daily breakfast. And you got all your materials in order to make modularium for some whatever you use this for. Press you on that. Modularium plates, okay? Is that the only thing you use it for? Yeah, look at all these hatches that you need to make in order to build your multi-block structure. So yeah, you think the game's over once you make the ATM star? You think again. This is what you have to deal with now. That's what you have to deal with. So yeah, so that's it. What are we on? Like 80, 90 FPS? Let's kind of turn off the shaders here. Let's see. Turn that off. 300. So smooth. So smooth. But if I teleport anywhere else, I'm just going to run into a RAM problem. And it's going to lag every time it just tries to do some kind of garbage collection in Java or something like that. So yeah, I'm not visiting the old base anymore unless I need something from there. Because if I do, it's going to lag, and then I'm going to have to restart the game again. So that's what we have to deal with in Java Minecraft. Alright, so this has been another episode of All the Mods 10. This new base right here. Fantastic place. And hopefully this will be much better than the old one. So more videos will come. It's gonna be less, not more. It's not like some kind of revival or anything like that. I'm still doing the other mod pack, but still, it's not ending. So yeah, so anyway, this has been another episode of All the Mods 10. I've been from Block, and I'll see you next time.